Alright, so... Alright, you guys pretty much know how I do this if you see my videos. I'm not really gonna give much of an introduction today to what I do, what this is. Every other video, I do this. Today, this is my opinion on the latest Warframe. This is the newest Warframe. This Warframe is called Garuda. First things first, I'm going to say where you can get Garuda. Garuda is obtained in Fortuna. Fortuna is the latest update to the consoles. It is the second open world that Warframe has released. It's called Fortuna. It is located on Venus and is available now. Second thing is, I'm going to say, Garuda is obtainable in two different ways. One, you can buy her on the market through Platinum. Two, you can unlock her through Fortuna. Just know that if you do that, it will not be easy. In my video today, I will be showing you a little bit about Garuda, what my thoughts are on her so far, my opinion of her. By all means, if you know something I do not, post some comments. Definitely rate the video, some more. You know, I haven't checked on that for a while. I should probably do that today. Garuda is a bloody type of Warframe. Before I go out into combat, because when I do these videos, I give you a description, my opinion of what she's capable of. You all know how I do this if you've seen my videos so far. Now, one thing I will definitely say is Garuda. As you can see, I have the Ski T equipped. This, I don't know how that actual name is said. I think I said this when I showed Umbra. This is the blade, the sword that you get when you unlock Umbra. Now, for Umbra, it's one of those. I forgot. Now, the Ski T, when you unequip a melee weapon, Garuda's talents will be brought out. When that happens, she uses her actual talents. Technically, you can use her talents if you want. Today, I will be using these for the first time. I have not used them, mainly because I prefer to use the Ski T. Mainly because, for one, she has no stance mod. I don't know if they fixed that or if she is getting a stance mod. I have no idea. I don't even know if any other players have run into this. In all truthful honesty, I haven't even checked that. Probably should have. But that's for another time. So she also, the Ski T has a focus lens, and that's for my operator. But since I'm doing this video, and again, as the point of this video, it is for the purpose of showing you all what she can do, in my opinion of her so far. So, if just a second here, I'm going to try and equip maybe another mod to help her. How much is her critical chance? Is that going to increase that? Okay, so we'll just go for critical chances for now. It doesn't matter to me. That's not the point anyways. So, if you have a melee equipped, she will not use her talents. If you don't, she will use a melee. Note that her talents only come out when not using a melee. It's not like, who does this? Who has weapons with their abilities? Ibarra, or Mesa. I'm sure you all pretty much know Mesa has a prime now, but that's not the point of this video. That'll be up for another time. So she doesn't use, she uses an exalted weapon, but it's not really an exalted weapon. It's her signature talents. Now, the next thing I'm going to say is her appearance is absolutely incredible. She has right now, you can get a pack for her that gives has armaments and all that stuff for her. This is the helmet that she has. She only has one helmet right now. Other than that, there's not really much appearance-wise. She does have two different animations. As you've been seeing right now, that's the one she has equipped. This is her other one.
Navigation has been updated with new informations. Chaos is spreading.
Let's see if she does it. I don't think if she moves. I don't think if I move her. They kind of updated this a little bit, so now that she should be able to do her pose. Let me try this. If I don't move, she does it. She's supposed to. Okay, well that's disappointing. Okay.
Operator, you have remembered well,
that's
how the
disappointing.
Tenno arm themselves.
Okay, let me just show you. I think when I first started the video, I'm pretty sure you already saw her other one. This is the mobile animation. I'll just show you right here. This is how I do it in my other videos. That's just because you get to see up close what it actually is. I think that's my other friend's Garuda as well. Okay, so that's her mobile. That's pretty cool. Her mobile one does more of an elegant type of flair. It has more of an elegant type of flair to it. So, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna switch to her noble now. That's the one I like. Alright. These are her abilities. This is for players who have not used her yet. Other players who have already know what I already get the gist of what I'm talking about. Her abilities. FYI, this is just for you all. Her abilities are complicated. They're hard to get used to a little bit when you first use her. They're a bit confusing. She can be pretty confusing a little bit. I'm trying to word it right. Garuda has the potential to be incredibly powerful, depending on how you build her, and depending on how skilled you are in combat. I mean combat in general. I mean positioning yourself where you can't get shot, what enemies to tag with her abilities, and just in general combat. Now, as for her, when using her abilities, you have to get used to how she works. This is the same for a lot of Warframes, but her significantly. Her abilities, her one especially, is how she butchers people. Use her ult especially, because enemies will go down faster, but her one is what kills people. That's what puts people down. Use her passive as well. So first things first, I'm going to say her passive, because her passive is going to tie into a lot of her, it's going to tie into her one and her ult. And if anybody's played Smite, they know the lingo that I'm speaking, or just the way that I'm talking. My friend plays Smite, and I do now too, a lot more now. So they say stuff like your 1, your 3, your 1, your 2, your 3, and your ult. Because in Smite, you use 4 abilities just like you do in Warframe, and they call it your 1, your 2, and your 3. And as you can see here, you got your first ability, your second ability, your third ability, and your fourth ability, which is technically your ultimate. But instead of calling it your first, second ability, it's much faster to say your 1, your 2, your 3, and your ult. Because technically, that is the final one, so that is your ult. Anyways, as Garuda nears death, her damage increases. Slashes with her talons if no melee equipment, a weapon is equipped. So right there, it tells you how to use her talons. I didn't notice that until just now. Hilariously enough. I don't know how I missed that. Anyways, this is Dreadmere. This is one of the most important abilities. One of the most important ones, and I'll explain why. Rip the life force from an enemy and use it as a shield that captures damage. This kills significantly weakened enemies instantly. Charge to channel the captured damage into an explosive projectile. As you can see here on my video, it has a range, duration, held to shield, instant kill threshold, all of this. Now note, this is the stats without mods. This is with mods.
New alert marked on navigation.
I never did this in my video before, but I'm getting even more experience with Warframe. So, if you're also wondering, I'm just going to say this for future videos, because you'll see this a lot with my videos, probably most of the time. If you're seeing how my abilities will cost less than yours, that's because I have Streamline. If you don't have Streamline equipped, Streamline decreases the cost of your abilities. It's called ability efficiency. It's very helpful. This is Blood Altar. This is very useful for when Garuda gets weakened. Now, you might ask me, well, you might say, if you don't know her too well, you might say, well, okay, I guess since you have to be near death, that could be a little dangerous. Maybe you can use that to heal her. But other than being weakened, why would they include that? Of course, for sustaining. Here's why. Here's why they gave her this. This third ability is called Bloodlight. Garuda sacrifices her health to generate energy. So necessarily, Garuda injures herself and almost kills herself to get more energy. So, if you've ever had a Warframe that you need to use like energy restorance or stuff like that, you don't have to use that. My friend has laid down energy restorance, and I never asked him for it, and I never even used my own, especially when using her. She never needs it. In fact, it only makes her more powerful. So, her abilities tie in, her bloodletting ties into her passive. You can burn a ton of your energy, use bloodletting, like, for instance, say you had, let's say you wanted to use Seeking Talons to do more damage to enemies. You could use Bloodletting to power up your energy, and you could use Seeking Talons to weaken enemies. You can pop Blood Altar because you have energy. You have to have energy to use her abilities. So that's generally just the thing. This is her ult. This is a very helpful ability. This will power up her 1. This will also make it easier for you to put enemies down and kill them. This will make it a lot easier. This is also why I use a gas gun. I'm not even going to explain it in the video. It's just gas. Damages enemies one time. Anyways. Charge to expand the targeting area. You have to charge it. Release to send Garuda's talents reading toward each target in area. Surviving enemies are prone to leak. Her 1 and her ult can be charged. So, I'm going to go into combat now, show you how she works. Where else am I gonna go? But the one place that has a whole bunch of enemies. I, of course, am speaking. Since this video has to do with her and her alone, I don't really care. I don't really care. I'm going to watch it. By all means, this is spoiler alerts for some people. I do apologize. There's probably a bunch of other videos. You could also search Wikipedia. In fact, you don't even have to watch these videos. I just do these videos because, again, some people just... Wikipedia, stuff like that, they explain the Warframes, but they don't always give a description. And sometimes you just want to hear another person's opinion about the Warframe, and among other things, you just want to see what the Warframe can do before you even use it. Everybody wants what they want, and they just like a different approach or angle. There's a lot that ties into it. It's all opinion and the person in general. So me personally, I just like to appeal to that special crowd. That's what it is. Well, part of it. That's part of the reason. The other part is, well, mainly just because I like doing it. I like to do this. See if she pulls out her claws. Okay, now you see how I'm attacking? Her claws come out? That's her talons. Alright, first things first, I'm going to show you what her 3 can do. Pop her 3. I'm not going to do it again, because that's going to almost kill me. I need to get some enemies for it. There we go. Come on. Alright. As you can clearly see. Okay, so these enemies are way too weak. I need to find some stronger enemies. Oh, by the way, if any of you are experienced paid drivers, I'd like to apologize for this. I need way more practice with this. That's fun. I do alright. Base over here. Oh, I messed that up. Okay, here we go. Alright. This is her 1. See how I pop that to get my health back up. Okay, pop it 3 again. Now, I'll show you her 1. Her 1, to get that bubble. See that bubble above my head? Above my head. That is the damage. That's the 1. That's her, blood bubble. Pop it 3 again. And give her more energy. Okay. Now we have full energy. Now. She gets full energy. I personally like to burn energy. We advise though, you have to do as you can see, attack with talent, but also with the but only when she does not have a melee weapon, but as well. Now, I'm gonna let these guys power up because, first, to be honest, I'm going to call out their. Come on, call them out. See that? Ow! Excuse me. I don't know how to sniping. Get out. Yeah, you want to sit in my face? Get over here. Put you down. Get back here, you son of a... Yeah, fuck gas. Don't you like that? Gas is your friend. Get out. Lay down. Darn it. Lay down that stupid little... Get out. What is that? Just gonna... I got an idea. I'll get these guys.
That'll get me past the first layer of security. Plug the data mouse into the terminal,
Right.
then make sure I'm
I had to make more
Focus
enemies.
incoming.
For me to
They'll
show
try
you
to stop what I'm
true
doing.
power for one, I have to bring out more enemies. Here we go. Where are they at? Alright, perfect time to show you for one. Now it's a 7-4. Charge it. Okay, see how I'm not moved? Be advised though, the ability is kind of increasing this, but not really. Still dodge roll, all. Now that it's charged, reset. Virtually it just hit nobody. So.
Gonna need a little more time, friend. Keep at it.
Whoa! Ah, now I see. Just a second here, I need to get rid of that. Okay. I don't have the best experience with Warframe as of yet. I'm still pretty... needs a lot more. Ow! What the? You little... Yeah, you want to say that to my oxen, little prawn? Excuse me. I can't hear you. It's killing me. Eat that. Anyway, so... Yeah, these enemies are crap. It is what it is. I'm not liking all this. Anyways, so... That wasn't... Okay, so you saw how when she used her freaking talons, it damaged that enemy, and it kind of made it a little bit weaker, a little more prone to stuff. I'm trying to show you. Give you a really good show of what her one. Oh, there they are. Why are they up there? I'm just gonna shoot them and break them down. I don't know how that happens, but... I'm just gonna kill them. Here. This is getting annoying. There we go. Hooray! I killed them.
There, we're live. Stores online.
Yeah. We're just gonna let him bring some friends out. Show you some more. Alright. will do. Okay, obviously that's the juggernaut dude. Let me show you how this works. Charge it. Okay. Toss it. And you see how that damaged him? Obviously, that didn't do that. But that's also because A, I had too much health. B, because I didn't charge her bubble enough. So, the thing to keep in mind is Bib up here, next to this person.
Now,
so that I don't
no time for a break. Utico's got more work for you.
Okay. Anyways, now, to keep in mind, her passive ties into a lot of her abilities. It ties into at least 3 of them. Well, actually, her passive has to do with a lot of her. Well, not Blood Altar. Blood Altar is to keep her alive, and also to heal her.
For a break.
Keep
Utico's
using your
got more
brain.
work for you.
Anyways, so that's about as much as I can tell you about Garuda. She's pretty cut and dry. See that symbol there in the, say the left, the right corner of my screen next to my health and my shield? That's her, I guess that's show her power up. It gives you a display of how much damage she's dealing. That is 96% damage. That's pretty good. But I'm at 26 health, so obviously if someone uses flash or something like that, it'll kill me. So another tip I'm gonna say is be careful how much you weaken yourself. One time I weakened myself way too much, and I got one shot. I took one shot. It wasn't intentional, but excuse me. Yep, so we're just gonna, pretty much tell you how, pretty much again, pop for 3, pop for 2, pop for 3, if power up. This is how I do it. This is how I use her until I'm ready to just destroy enemies. I'm pretty sure you cancel her set for 2. That's what I thought. You can't cancel it. So, her ability is cast till it ends, as far as I've ever known. And that's just pretty much it. I mean, that's just, again, pretty simple. You want to use it, actually, hit enemies with it. You have to hold the button that passes. Then after that, you hold R1. That allows her to use the blood bond. Now, I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you how powerful this is. Really. Try to get this powered up. Now, all I have to do is hit one of these enemies, and they're going to die. Boom. So, that's what I wanted to show you. But, I couldn't get this one, guys. That's what I wanted to show up here. So, as you can plainly see, she does it. Warframe, she does it. Me personally, I've always liked Sarah. Nowadays, that's changed. It's become my new favorite. Got it. Power, flare, and just downright deadly. Another thing, it's just something, if anybody wants to try it, I personally use gas gun mainly because I don't have to, like, how do I do this? Like, I don't have to, where's that coming from? Aha. Yeah, you're not gonna. There's no way. You're not strong. Hey, what up? That won't kill me. Ow, 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 ow. How the heck are they hitting me? Ow. Anyways, so that's pretty much what I've done. There's not much more I can say. Oh, gas. That's right, I was getting to a gas gun. So if I were to give a tip, just buy it in general. I don't know if this is something anybody wants to try. My advice, this is a tip, if you want to try it, use a gas. Gas is an elemental type of damage that will have to, like, kill it. I use that to make those. As you can see, I use mini knife, a form of flame dart. FYI, I don't know if anybody's killed Flexo yet. I've done one of my videos. You gotta like that, right? I'm just like standing there, like, hey, how's it going? Okay, we're gonna. God, it's not the point of what I'm doing here. Anyways, so that's a bit of what I do. I use gas. I use gas alongside of her. That's all. Not really much to say. I definitely like her. Something to say. But she takes the time to power up. Plus you gotta be careful or you can fall. That's all. I'm gonna be making a couple videos today. Search that name. I'm going to be doing other videos. There will be more with Warframe now. So if you ever see my name, you like what I do, not all my videos are going to be explanations. But a lot of them are just going to be about the games that I play. Maybe there'll be explanations, maybe there'll be some jokes. I'm pretty funny at times. So, that's all. Thank you for watching. Definitely, if you like, subscribe, comment, definitely. If not, thank you very much. You all have a very good Christmas, and God bless, and have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye.